everyone, welcome to another session in understanding databases and SQL. So whether you've heard about SQL before or it's your first time, don't worry, we'll be walking you through it step by step. So in the previous videos, we've seen some key concepts in SQL as well as what SQL and relational databases are. In this video, we'll be talking about more key concepts in SQL and we'll be seeing relationships between tables. So what exactly are relationships? Relationships is the connection or the link between one or more tables, okay? So imagine your database has multiple tables. Relationships is how they talk to each other. Okay, so they are related, they are linked, they are connected. Okay, so that's how you can interact with one or more tables. So for example, you have a customers table and you have an orders table. If you want to know which customer made which order, you'll have to go through it by relationships. And these work because of primary and foreign keys. So let's quickly see what those are. A primary key, okay, is a unique ID for each row. So just like we have in our customer ID here, the customer ID is the primary key in the customer table. So it uniquely identifies each customer and does not accept values. So I want you to think of a primary key as a BVN now, for example. No two persons can have the same BVN, is that right? So because it's unique to each person. So that same way, a customer ID here, in the customer ID column, we can't have two customers having the same ID. Great. Let's see what a foreign key is. So a foreign key is when one table refers to the ID of another table. I'll take that again. A foreign key is when one table refers to the ID from another table. So in our orders table here, we can see that customer ID is a foreign key in the orders table. In this case, order ID is the primary key in order table, but customer ID is the foreign key in orders table, referencing the primary key in customers table. I hope you caught that. So this way, we can easily match data across different tables and answer questions like, what did Sarah Okoro buy last month? Right. So we'll be seeing some types of relationships, okay? So we'll be breaking them down into 3 different types. So the first one we'd like to see here is a one-to-one relationship. So this is when one record in a table matches exactly one record in another table. Think of a company, right, where each employee gets just one unique ID. One employee, one ID card, no more, no less. So these are quite rare in our databases every day, but they do pop up. Okay, so the next one we'd like to see is one-to-many. So this is the most common type of relationship. Okay, so it's like our bakery example now. We have one customer, but they can place many orders over time. All right. So the customers table links to multiple records in the orders table. So I want you to, put this at the back of your mind. Anytime you hear one-to-many, just think of one loyal customer coming back again and again to order more cake. Great. So the next type of example we'll be seeing is many-to-many. So this is when records on both sides can connect to multiple records. Imagine students and courses. One student can take many courses, and one course can have many students enrolled. In a database, we usually handle this type of tables with a middle or bridge table that keeps track of these matches. So what exactly is the key takeaway from the type of relationships? Relationships help the database stay organized and make sure we can connect the dots between different types of information. Great. So here now, people get confused, right, as to what the difference between a regular database and a data warehouse is. Let's quickly see the differences. For database, it is good for transactional processes and also great for day-to-day tasks. So think of an app like Jumia handling real-time transaction. When you place an order, the database updates it instantly. But what if the manager wants to analyze sales trend for the past year? That is where data warehouse comes in. A data warehouse is different from a database, okay? So it is where we store different data. So different data from websites, customer support, social media, just from different sources. It stores historical data and is built for running the big, heavy reports without slowing down the regular database. So to simply put, databases are used to handling day-to-day transaction. Data warehouse, on the other hand, are used to analyze past data to make decisions for the future. And that's it, guys. I'm glad that we've come to the end of this video. I hope you're learning. I hope you're having fun. If you have any questions for me, just do well to leave them in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.